Hi there. My name is Wes Sept. I am a humble artist. And if you're the guy from Safeways or whatever, I made this video just for you. But this is also a year end review. It's December 1st today, 2020. And this used to not be broken. And it's a Virgin Mary, and I've painted her to look like Ace Frehley from the band Kiss. And of course, she used to be better before she was broken, but fortunately, her face didn't break. And then I made her this coffin thing to lay in. So there's that. So I've been going at it for 3.5 years. That skull back there was actually a class project from when I took visual communications, and it is pretty cool. But there's this Mach 1 here. That's a 72 Mach 1, Mustang Mach 1, and it's got two superchargers and 351 Cleveland engine, and the interior actually has leather on the seats, and they're stitching up them to look like the upholstered look. And you can see the tachometer on the dash, and it's supposed to have centerline type wheels, and that little bit of white down there, that's the exhaust pipes. And so there's that. And there's this Def Leppard painting. I call that one the Def Leppard Illuminati, and my ticket from the concert is on there. Def Leppard is my favorite band in the world. It was an amazing concert, and that was one of the best days of my life with my friend and his good friend up in Calgary. And so there's that one back there with the elongated skull, and that was an all-night project. I did it really, really fast. I stayed up all night and I just did the whole thing. And you can see there's kind of a faded sprocket there with the chain wrapped around there, and I call that one the Dirt Bike Gods. And so there's that. And then there's these pill bottles here, and you can see kind of what it says on there. And take one tablet 4 times a day to become a professor. And the name of the drug is oxyprodrine. You can see for yourself what it looks like. And yeah, I've built a couple of them, sort of thing. And then there's that thing up there, the jigsawed out dirt biker. He's on a lime green KX with a pink frame, and that used to be the cool thing to do in the 80s if you had a KX. And there's these pencils here that I built, and those were just built out of cardboard tubes. And before I painted them, I did wrap them with paper very carefully. They're awesome though. They turned out really pro, and I'm just trying to make sure I'm not backing into anything. But and then there's this thing, and it's on a piece of birch as well too, and all this crap's in the way or whatever, and I just can't be fussing so much. But that's a pretty great painting, and you can see the spinal columns there. There's a spinal column on the left and on the right, and he's holding a needle and a tear coming from his eye, and yeah, he's just a big red skull. And then there's this wall or whatever, and it's a pair of worn out Van skate shoes, and there's an airplane in there, and cassette tape, and BMX quarter pipe ramp. In person, my stuff looks a lot better than it does on camera. I mean, it looks okay on camera, but it's really impressive in person, and there's a lot of depth to it. And this piece right here, the Too Much, really rocks. That thing is killer. And then the yellow thing and the blue thing with lights are meant to look like the inside of a computer. And when the lights are off on them, they have kind of a hint of realism about them, and they're pretty wicked. There's these two here. These are on pieces of wood. I like working on wood the best, and wood can be jigsawed out. And the one on the left with the American flag with the swastikas dripping blood. If you add up all the pieces of swastika, there would be 33 of them. And then there's the dragon wrapped around a time gate. And I like this part here where his paw is wrapped around the clock part of the hourglass there. And it's pretty cool stuff, actually. My work is what it is. It's not the best in the world or anything like that, but it is pretty cool stuff. And then there's this Mustang, the twisted one, and it's got purple crushed velvet interior. The seats in the dash there, that's purple crushed velvet, and it's got a driver, and it's twisted for artistic effect, and you can see the tires are all distorted and melted on fire, and that took a lot of labor. That thing, I mean, yeah, that was a lot of work. And I've got into airbrushing because I want to apply better paint jobs to my cars that I build. And this is just an airbrush that I did on a canvas, the Airbrushing Wizard. And that red one there with the BMXer, that's an airbrush as well too. And that's just acrylic paint or whatever, the BMXer doing a tabletop. And that's just a charcoal drawing up there of the two cars racing, the Camaro and the Mustang. And then this is my main piece, what I'm working on right now. And this is all 70s pop culture. You can see the Ratfink there and the Torker BMX frame with the split tubes, and there's some shards, broken bones sticking out the edge there. And those 4 skulls at the front, those are Kiss, or they're going to be Kiss. It still needs a lot of work. And this is supposed to be a 70s amusement park, but it's all 70s pop culture. That's Darth Vader's face through a lava lamp. And then on the right is a big spinal column, and I get anatomy books from the library to have something to look at while I'm doing all this. That's in the way there. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of work still. That face right there, that's going to be Farrah Fawcett's face, and she's going to have a tunnel through her neck. And that's Arnold Jackson from the show Different Strokes. That was my favorite show when I was a kid. I loved Different Strokes. And that face right there is supposed to be the guy from Mad Magazine, Alfred E. Newman. And then the Magic 8 Ball and Slush Puppy and Scooby-Doo. And that brown potato lump there, that's going to be Captain Caveman. And sea monkeys there. And then there's little kids, sea monkey kids. And it's all a lot of work. And then there's my Evel Knievel Weeble Wobble. A disco ball. Smash Up Derby truck, Skyway Tough 2 Mag, and this gray and black thing is a kid's, it's called a Raw Power. You put it on the right handlebar of a kid's bike, and then you twist it like a throttle and it makes noise. And I remember seeing the commercial for that and just flipping right out. And then we've got the AFX track, and of course Ratfink is playing AFX. The Corvette from Corvette Summer, and it's still not done yet, and I am going to add the gold flames and stuff to it. You just wait, it's going to be wicked. That's basically it, the Logan's Run logo, and I still have a few rides to add, and there's a lot of work to be done yet. I mean, I'd say I'm maybe half done this one, so. But yeah, that's where I am right now, and I plan to be working on that tonight. I hope I am anyways. And the piece before this one is kind of that one, and there's crap in the way or whatever, but for the most part you can get the gist of it. The motor looks all wicked and has reflection off the gas tank, and the gas tank is all metal flake, and it's pretty cool stuff. And that one's not done yet either. And then there's this car right here, and I built that in 3 weeks on YouTube. And I mean, I was giving her hell, man. That's a pretty incredible build. The engine's all dusty. But it's just cardboard paint, body filler, modeling putty, and glue, and toothpicks, and a lot of time and effort. And it's pretty cool. It's got coffin-shaped taillights and quarter moon windows back there. And I sure work hard on all my stuff. So for my subscribers and buddy at Hobby Shop there too, hi to all you guys. And I appreciate that you guys love my artwork, and have a great day or night, whatever time it is for you. Thank you so much.